Ladies and gents, welcome back to the Burton Albion Road to Glory here on the TSI YouTube channel. It's time for episode number 12, and it's time for a huge season finale. Before we get into the plan of action for the season finale, as always, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 600 subscribers on our road to 1,000 in 2025, so please do hit the subscription button below. It's absolutely free. It will cost you absolutely nothing. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads, and get yourself down in the comments to let me know how you're enjoying the save so far. We will have a little look at the league table to start. It doesn't really matter. We are not focusing on the league. We decided that in the last episode. We're currently 8th in the table. We're on 48 points. We've still got a chance of finishing in the top 7, but it's looking unlikely. And with the games that we'll play today, it's probably looking even less unlikely. At the top it is Aston Villa, who currently lead the way by 1 point. They've got a game in hand over Arsenal. Man City on 67 in 3rd. Man United in 4th, at Chelsea, Newcastle and Brighton. The rest of the top 7. And at the bottom, the sides facing the drop, it is Wolves, Crystal Palace, Coventry and Brentford. 3 of those 4 will go down. The fixtures for today then. On the screen there is 6 fixtures left. If we win the semi-final, there will be 7. So what we will do, we will play 4, we will simulate 3. We'll play the Wolfsburg game. If we win the Wolfsburg game, we'll only play 3, if that makes sense. Because I want to play the Wolfsburg game, obviously the FA Cup final, the Conference League final if we get there, and I may chuck in 1 more Premier League game just for good show, which will probably be the Newcastle game, just to try and get a win. But that's the plan today. The first game on the agenda is the second leg of the Europa Conference League. It is 2-2 from the first leg. It's a must-win game, of course, for a spot in a European final for the first ever time. Come to the Pirelli Stadium then. Semi-final leg number 2. 2-2 on aggregate for a spot in a European final for the first time in our club's history. This first leg was absolutely brilliant. We went 2-0 down. We cannot afford to go 2-0 down again today. Lightning does not strike twice. We need to try and get off to a good start here. That should be a yellow card, but we'll play the advantage, and Bovin can't get the ball through, and I'm sure the referee will come back for an early yellow card to Raksaki. Raksaki's going to look for the run of Katongo. Does really well with his feet, pulls Cucurella out of his position, and Katongo can now try and drive into the box. Katongo, the man that's come into the squad for Roman Guest, but Cucurella does brilliantly to get back. Didn't really know what to do with the ball. Got a little bit caught in 2 minds as the high press comes in, and Kaminski picks up the ball as Wolfsburg do really well to play themselves out of that high press. There's a dangerous chance here. Merkter comes forward. Tackled by Humphreys, though. Brannigan picks up the ball. We're going to go up the other end. End-to-end stuff early in this game against Wolfsburg, just like it was in the first leg. Arconte outside to Raksaki. Raksaki now can look to try and find the run. Cucurella dives in. That's going to be surely another yellow card. Wolfsburg already got 1 red card in that first leg. Got 2 yellows early in this one as Mark Cucurella goes diving in. That will be a yellow card issued from the referee. Raksaki down the right-hand side. Just going to try and pull Cucurella into a foul if we can. He's on a yellow. Both players on this side of the pitch on a yellow card. And we can try and utilise that if we can. Raksaki now into the box. Cuts back inside. Goes towards Boving. Boving can have a shot, but it's deflected. Can Boving win the second ball? Doesn't. Can Mikey Moore win the third ball? Doesn't. The Wolfsburg will clear. Wolfsburg and Shevchuk coming forward. Has a shot from distance, but that's well wide. And Green comfortably sees it through. First signs of Wolfsburg. They've been fairly quiet in this game. We've kept them quiet. Defensively, we have been very, very solid. Need to be clinical going forward. Is Raksaki now back into Brannigan. Brannigan goes into Katongo. Katongo's going to try and find the run of Boving. Boving's going to go into Arconte, but no, it breaks down. And we're just a little bit sloppy in that final third. Boving and Arconte not quite on the same wavelength so far in this game as Katongo comes across. Can't get there. Kaminski's in now. Humphrey's going to try and get across. Shevchuk. Chance. This is going to be 1-0, I'm sure. No, Green with a massive save. Let's keep the scoreline level. That is a huge save from Green. Yet again coming to our rescue. And now we can look to counter-attack as Raksaki finds Boving. And Boving should have the pace here to beat his man. Does have the pace to beat his man. He's in on goal. Boving shoots and Boving scores! The assist really comes from Green because that is sensational again. From one end to the other. This game's been end-to-end. We've been the better side. We deserve the lead. We should be 1-0 down. But Boving gives us the lead. He's so strong and powerful in there. He has a little tug at his shirt. Beats him across the keeper. Into the low left-hand corner. Goal. 1-0 to the Brewers. We're looking to hit back straight away. Zane's trying to get across. We can't get across. Chance here. Oh, my word. They've hit back straight away. Kaminski with the goal. It's a really good finish. It's actually gone under Green. I'm not sure whether Green was slightly offside, but this cup tie just keeps delivering. And pretty much straight down the end. Hayner's got to do better. It's a really good finish. I don't know whether Green is maybe a little bit put off by Humphreys potentially. Just want to watch the replay. Yeah, he just gets caught at the near post. Probably should do better. It's 1-1. Second half underway. 45 minutes away from a cup final. We've got to score. It's 3-3 on aggregate. It's 1-1 in the game. We're looking to try and make an instant impact here as Mikey Moore's now into the box and gets tackled. Augsburg have been very, very solid today. Every time they come forward like this, they look dangerous as Van Dijk's trying to get back. Ainer's now getting back as well. Just got to try and stop the ball coming across. Ainer does really well in the end. And Mikey Moore can't clear the ball, though. There's a chance here. This is surely going to be 2-1. Green, oh my God, they've missed. Green with a massive save. I thought for a second he was going to dive in, but just gets a foot on it. Oh my God, how many times is Green going to keep us in games this season? Now we got a chance to counter-attack again. Ainer just going to look for the run of Mikey Moore. Finds the run of Mikey Moore. And Mikey Moore's going to stretch his legs. And Mikey Moore's going to have the pace. Mikey Moore, go alone. Go alone, Mikey Moore does! It's the superstar. It's the main man. It's Mikey Supermore. And just when it looks like we should concede again, we go straight up the other end. Brilliant from Ainer. Just burst out of the box. Was patient, waited for Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore went alone, low and hard across the keeper. It's a brilliant finish. We're back ahead. Ainer on the ball. Number 6, who's had a brilliant, brilliant game so far. We'll try and find the run of Mikey Moore. Does find Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore's onside. We'll find Boving. Can Boving turn his man? He does turn his man, but it's just over the top of the bar. That will give us the chance to make our first changes of this game. I'm going to keep Mikey Moore on just because we need him on the pitch. Barnett is going to come on, though. Doffin's going to come on for Humphreys. Katongo is going to come off. No, he's not, because we don't have a right back on the bench, do we? Katongo stays on. We'll get Ainer off for Bueno. They will be the only change we'll make so far. Just try and shore this one up. Wolfsburg coming forward again. Doffin, what could be one of his last games for the Brewers. He will be leaving us, of course, at the end of the season. Bueno's at the back post. Superb from him. Can we get out? Demerkter, we can't. Green, huge save. Massive let off. It was brilliant initially from Bueno, who's not long come on the pitch. Michael Moore will find Bueno now, and again, Green keeps us in the game, and again, Green sets us up for a counter-attack. Bueno now, driving forward. He's got nobody with him. Bueno! He's hit the bar. Barnett can keep the chance alive. If we score here, that surely will be it. Barnett. It's Andy. Irving! No, over. We've got a few minutes left. Just breathe. Focus on your job at hand. Get the ball into the corner if you can. Mikey Ward does brilliantly. We're just going to go back here. Irving into Brannigan. Brannigan goes out wide to Katongo. Katongo's going to look for Barnett and finds Barnett. And Barnett has got the pace. He'll turn his man. He'll drive into the box. And Barnett's going to try and square it back to Boving. Can't get there. And Mikey Moore can't get that. Referee, surely that's full time. We are in a European Cup final. For the first time in this club's history, we have done it. 4-3 and I could get 2-1 on the night. What a game of football. What a cup tie. Neither side really deserved to lose that. Wolfsburg had countless opportunities to get level and to get ahead, but Green, I've got no words to say for that man. He's not the highest rated keeper in the world, but bloody hell is he a good player. We get the job done, and this episode will have 2 cup finals coming your way. Finishes Burton Albion 2, Wolfsburg 1. There really is no need to play these Premier League games, so I think we may simulate them. I might play the last game of the season, just depending on how it goes, but realistically, the cup finals are what we're here for, right? We're not here for the dead rubber games in the Premier League. So we'll simulate this game against Newcastle first, and I'll probably just simulate them quite quickly up until the first cup final. The simulations are rough. We have been pumped 5-0 by Newcastle, and yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. It won't be good for the confidence. We have 37% possession. That's well and truly our Premier League season over and done. I take a little back. A 2-1 win against Manchester United with Boving and Barnett getting the goals. We did actually go 1-0 down, so we'll absolutely take that against a side that is above us in the table. So that's a good result, if nothing else, just to build the confidence ahead of these crucial cup finals. We may never get a better opportunity at winning an FA Cup final. It is Leeds United of the Championship against Burton Albion of the Premier League. We've done everything right to get here, as of Leeds United. Leeds currently sit third in the Premier League going into this final. But we've got to win this one. The famous FA Cup trophy is there in front of the players. We are 90 minutes away from making more history at Burton Albion Football Club and trying to win our second major trophy. It's over to you, boys. Get the job done. Leeds United get us underway then, kicking from left to right in their traditional all-white strip, and Burton Albion in their traditional yellow and black. Again, we've just got to be patient. We've got to hope that Everything lines up for us today. Just because we're a league above them means absolutely nothing when it comes to cup final competitions. We need to be at our best if we're going to win this trophy. Aina now, looking for the run of Mikey Moore. Finds around the Mikey Moore, and Mikey Moore should beat his man, does beat his man. Really, really good from our number 8. Our superstar goes back to Aina. Aina's now there. Going to fall to Andy Irving on the edge. He's going to set one up, have a pot from distance. Can he get blocked? Falls to Boving. Boving just cool, calm, composed, as always. We'll go wide to Raksaki. Raksaki's going to try and beat his man. We'll cut back inside. We'll find the man of Brannigan, sorry. Andy Irving, no. We're expecting Leeds to just put men behind the ball. The early signs are they are going to do just that. Irving into Moore. Moore's going to try and find the run of Boving. Oh my God, what a through ball that is. Boving, oh, he's put it over. Oh my God, he's cracked under the pressure. What a through ball by Mikey Moore. I was expecting it to go to Vermaat. I think Vermaat maybe was offside. It's a glorious opportunity to take the lead at Wembley in this FA Cup final. It remains 0-0. Moore finds Aina, and Aina can just now come barreling down the left-hand side. We're getting so much joy down this left wing. Tries to find Vermaat, does find Vermaat. Vermaat can try and twist, turn, shoot. Good save from Battler. It will fall back to Raksaki though. And Raksaki can find Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore's going to try and turn his man. Referee, maybe a barge off the ball. No, nothing there. Too soft. Congo just couldn't come down the swing and look for the run of Raksaki. Does really well. That's a wonderful ball to Raksaki. Raksaki can now drive into the box. We'll win. No, we won't win a corner. Does really well to keep the ball and does the Leeds United defender. Again, we're having plenty of possession here. Leeds are just trying to counter us on the counter-attack, and they may do that now as Katongo's been sent for a hot dog and he's trying to get back, trying to bust a gut. Does really well, though. Arrington in. Charles Aina can't get across. Leeds United lead. Backwards, the man that gets the goal for Leeds United. And they've hit us on the counter-attack, and it's poor defending from us. Katongo caught out of position in the meantime. And the Burton Albion fans are stunned into silence at Wembley as Leeds in the Championship take the lead in the FA Cup final. And it's absolutely game on here. Mikey Moore now. Runs around of Aina. And Aina barrelling forward from left back. Has he got the pace? He doesn't. I think that's only going to be a yellow though. He's got men across on the far side. Does the referee think they were getting there? I think it should only be a yellow card. And it is only a yellow card. Shown to Amric Laporte. What a good burst of play from Aina. Wins us a free kick in a dangerous spot. Andy Irving will be the man to take it. He's going to try and just dink this across into the back post. Tries to find the head of Vermaat, but Vermaat can't get there. Humphries is going to try and win the loose ball. Can't win the loose ball, and that is going to be half-time. We trail at the break, though. We've got a lot of work to do. We have played well. We have been the better side. We just haven't taken our chances at Leeds. Bit of a smash-and-grab goal, but the Championship side leads in the FA Cup finals. Burton Albion 0, Leeds 1. Raksaki. Just go back and find the run of Katongo. Katongo's done really well there on the overlap. Can he find one more to Boving? Boving to draw us level in the FA Cup final. Dies off the post. No celebrating this one. Get that ball. We have got a job to do here, but it's that man, Willie Boving, again. He is always there or thereabouts. Brilliant from Katongo. He's been absolutely superb since Roman Guest got injured earlier in the season. Boving's not missing then. Gets a little bit lucky and off the post. We're back level. 1-1. Your Leeds chance to come forward again to maybe instantly reply. Oh my God, they've gone straight up the other end and scored. Oh, what are we doing, lads? What are we doing? We've just got back into it. Just calm it down for 5 minutes. Leeds have gone straight up the other end and scored. We have absolutely capitulated. And we're just not focusing on what we're doing. We're absolutely all over the place. There's nothing we can do. Humphries can't get across. Green can't save that. Leeds lead. More into Aina. We're looking to do exactly what Leeds have just done to us. We're going to go straight up the other end. This is an absolute classic FA Cup tie. We've hit the post. Oh my God, we nearly did exactly what Leeds United did to us. As Aina came forward and he's rattled the post. Katongo beats his man. Loses the ball. And now Leeds can try and come forward again, but no, we're there. Leeds coming forward again. Bears in again. Adoffin can't get across. Van Dijk can't get across. Can he? Can we get a block in? Or are Leeds going to win the FA Cup final? Oh, Van Dijk's there. We are hanging on by a thread. Does really well. He's so good with his feet. It's Katongo now. Katongo can try and drive into the box. Katongo, drive into the box if you can. Can he square it to Vermaat? No, we can't. Oh, I thought that was maybe going to be the chance. As Leeds will look to come forward again. Aina, can you get there? No, we can't. We're on our arse here. This could be the FA Cup tie. This could be the game. Here and now. Green with a save. Bear scores. We're going to lose to Leeds United in this FA Cup final. And it's an absolute disaster for Burton Albion Football Club, and it's absolute heartbreak. We have thrown away a glorious chance to win an FA Cup final. And if we're going to get European football next year, we're going to have to win the Conference League. It's 3-1 Leeds. Brannigan finds Barnett. It's going to be too little, too late, I think. It's just not been our day. It's going to be another foul. Leeds player in the book, but unfortunately, it is just going to be too little, too late. There's a red card, actually, for Leeds. I've skipped it in. A bit of disappointment as Van Dijk's there. Finds Vermaat. Vermaat shoots. Going to be over the bar, but just one of them. Sometimes it doesn't quite work for you. Leeds have been brilliant today. We have not been quite at the races. We will not win this FA Cup. Again, sometimes you've just got to take your medicine. We can't be too disappointed. We've got to move on to the Conference League, and the final whistle goes to Leeds United, our FA Cup winners in season number 4. We've come so close to winning our second major trophy, but it is disappointment at Wembley for Burton Albion. And you've got to say, just too sloppy, not clinical enough. Leeds deserved it, and they will lift the trophy in front of their jubilant fans as we will leave dejected from Wembley Stadium, as attention will turn to the Conference League. Simulator game against Bournemouth finishes in a 0-0 draw. Nothing to write home about there. I think that means we've got one game left of the Premier League season to play. It's going to be Wolves. We will not play it. We will skip it. We're going to go straight into that final. We can catch Brighton to finish 7th, but we're going all in on the Conference League. It's the gamble we're taking. We've made our bed. We're going to lie in it. Let's see if we can get a final win of the season. Defeat on the final day. No surprise there with these simulates. 2-1 defeat. Bovin got the goal. That would do him a bit of confidence going into the final game of the season. But it is time for the Conference League final. If we don't win this, we've got no European football next year. Burton against Besiktas. And it's coming up next. It wasn't meant to be in the FA Cup. Will it be in the Conference League? A chance for a first European title ever for the football club. History awaits us. The trophy we're playing for is there. Can we get into Europe for next season? Underway then. Besiktas kick the game off. And we're looking to bounce back from a disappointing end to the season in the league and a disappointing end to the season in the FA Cup. We have to win this game, otherwise there is no European football next season. I don't know where we will go from there. Besiktas early with a corner, 7 minutes into the game. Settled the better of these two teams on this massive stage, which is a European Cup final. It may only be the Conference League, but for these two clubs, it is absolutely everything, because we're just trying to look to clear the ball now. Mucci's there. Can we get across? We do get across. It's going to fall kindly, though. Aine is there, and Aine will just be able to clear the ball. He does really well. Brannigan could try and come away with it. Finds Raksaki. Maybe we can counter-attack it. Boving's on the ball. Boving's going to look for the run of Arconte. Finds Arconte. Arconte's going to look for the run of Raksaki and can't. And again, we just tried to force it a little bit there. Boving finds Raksaki. Raksaki's in here. Raksaki on loan for Crystal Palace to put us in the lead. Does! We lead in the Conference League final. It's a massive moment for the young lad who's on loan from Crystal Palace in what could be his final ever game in a Burton Albion shirt. And he gives us the lead. Slightly against the run of play. It's our first real opportunity in the first 20 minutes of this one, but we do lead. We will not get carried away. There is a long way to go, but Burton Albion lead in the Conference League final. We didn't do against Leeds and settled after the goal. That was crucial. We didn't want a repeat of what happened against Leeds United when we scored and they got back in it straight away. We've settled really well, back into a rhythm. We looked to game forward again. Malacia did really well. We just need to be composed, not give them absolutely anything if we can avoid it. Irving finds the run of Katonga. Katonga's going to find the run of Raksaki. Raksaki may be in again here. He's going to skip onto his left foot. Raksaki's going to shoot, but it's just over the bar. Really good link-up play from Katonga and Raksaki yet again. We just couldn't quite get that on target. It just goes over the top of the bar. It's good for the Brewers, though. Raksaki. Can he find one more to Boving? I think Boving's onside. Boving for 2-0. It is! It's almost identical to the finish on Katongo. And Willy Boving, of course he does, gets another goal. And we take a 2-0 lead in the European Cup final, and we may be heading to the Europa League for next season. It's a wonderful finish. Just on the stroke of half-time, Boving powers in into the far left-hand corner to give us a 2-0 lead. More into Arconte. Surely it couldn't be 3. Surely it couldn't be 3. Arconte! No, good save from Barron in the Besiktas goal. God, that really would have been dreamland in the first half. Mikey Moore now puts the ball into the box. Can we find a Burton head? It is going to fall, but Besiktas will clear, and that should just about do us for this first half. Second half underway, 45 minutes away from this group of players etching themselves into history and into Burton Albion folklore. It was nearly the perfect first half from us. We've just got to do one final shift, which will not only give us European glory, but also save our season. Brannigan into Boving. Boving tries to find our Conte. Does find our Conte. Conte takes one side. Takes two shots. Oh, God, you've got to hit the target. Had to hit the target. It was a glorious opportunity to make it 3-0 and really kill this game off, but it just goes over the top of the bar. Brannigan to Irving. Irving into Moore. Moore into Aina. And Aina now is going to try and dig this ball into the box. Can he find Boving? Can Boving flick it on? He can't. Mikey Moore will take a touch. Brilliant first touch from Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore's going to have a pop from distance. Oh, he's hit the bar. For Saki. Go! Oh! Where do you want your statue, Saki? Where do you want your contract? He may have just earned himself a permanent contract at this club because he scored twice in a in a Conference League Cup final. Mikey Moore with a brilliant shot. Falls to Saki. He's onside. Nearly puts it wide. Hit the post. It goes in. We are going to be Conference League champions. I'm sure of that. Boving into our Conte. Our Conte to really kill this game off. Tyreek Conte. It's absolute dreamland for the Brewers. What a way to bounce back after FA Cup defeat. We are absolutely embarrassing Besiktas. Oh my word. I never thought it would be this easy, but we are cruising to victory. And that trophy is coming to East Staffordshire for the very first time as Tyreek Conte makes no mistake. It's Burton Albion 4, Besiktas 0. Chance here for Besiktas to maybe get one back. Darts into the box, shoots, goal. I think it will be too little too late, but Besiktas do have one back to save a bit of self-pride. And he absolutely loves it, giving the Burton Albion fans some. It should be too little too late. We've got about 15 minutes to go here. Surely we can throw this away. Besiktas, chance here, maybe to get another one back. This could be 4-2. It is 4-2. Squeaky bum time, lads. Please just switch on. The heads are clearly already on the beach and already thinking about the title. Besiktas get their second with 4 minutes to go. And we have just stepped off the gas since that fourth one went in. Understandable, but we've got to stay on it here. Mendes now just driving into the box and looking to take it into the corner. Goes one more to Boving. To Charlie Webster on the edge of the box. Blocked. Besiktas are going to look to instantly come forward again. And they are coming forward again. Just a couple of minutes left on the clock. It's 2 minutes of added time. This game is done. It's just whether Besiktas get a third, and they shouldn't because Katongo can now just pump the ball clear. He can't because Rafa gets the ball. Little mistake there from Katongo. As Besiktas drive into the box, Humphrey's there. We'll try and clear. That should be full time. We are European champions. I never thought we'd be saying that just 4 seasons in, but Burton Albion have won the Conference League and the players run onto the pitch. From despair in the FA Cup to absolute ecstasy in Europe. And if you really want to know which one I'd rather win, it would have been the European title. The FA Cup may come and go, but European glory, this could be the only ever chance this club gets to do it. And crucially, it means we're in the Europa League next season for winning this competition, I believe. So we will be playing Europe next year after not finishing in the top 7 in the league. We will lift the trophy in front of the travelling Burton Albion faithful. And this is going to be a special moment. Our second major title of this save. First the Carabao Cup. And now the UEFA Conference League will be lifted by Fernandes. Not the usual skipper. It's a bit of a shame he does lift it, actually. But we will lift the trophy. And we are Conference League champions in season number 4. What a moment for the club. A special, special moment. We'll be partying on the streets of Burton tonight, that is for sure. But Burton Albion are your Conference League champions. And just like that, we're back on the streets of Burton for the trophy lift. It's a shame it's not a double, it really is. But we won't dwell on it too much. We're partying on the streets yet again for the second time in this career mode. We are Conference League champions and we're given the chance for the Burton Albion faithful to celebrate with us. It's another remarkable day in this club's history. Quick end of season wrap up then. We actually finished 10th after all of that. We just slipped away at the end of the season. Won 14, drew 10, lost 14, goal difference of minus 14. I think we know where we need to improve next season, don't you? Who won the league in the end? It was Aston Villa by a point. Aston Villa are your Premier League champions. Arsenal, City and Chelsea make up the top 4. United, Newcastle, Brighton. Burnley finish in 8th. Remarkable season for them. Liverpool just pip us on the final day. And relegated from the Premier League are Luton, Brentford and Coventry. The FA Cup, of course, was won by Leeds United. The Carabao Cup was won by Arsenal, beating Fulham on penalties. The Super Cup was won by Napoli. The Champions League final hasn't taken place yet, and it's PSG against Real Madrid. The Europa League was won by Juventus. We'll be in that competition next season. We'll have a little look around the leagues. In the Championship, it is Ipswich and Southampton back in the Premier League. Leeds, Everton, Middlesbrough and Norwich will be at the playoffs. Relegated from the Championship in season number 4 are Sheffield Wednesday, Portsmouth and Rotherham. In League 1, it is Bolton who win the league, with Derby going up automatically. Peterborough, Huddersfield, Plymouth and Lincoln in the playoffs. And relegated from that is Wycombe, Salford, Bradford and Doncaster. And in League 2, it is Gillingham, Fleetwood and Crawley who go up. Walsall, Port Vale, Grimsby and Notts County. And effectively, virtually relegated are Newport and Bromley. Goal scorers in the Premier League. Boving finishes third on 22 goals. Trossard, 28. What a player he's turned into. But Boving in the top 3, which we absolutely love to see. The next best player for us is not on the list. We didn't have another one in the top 25. Assists. Boving with 9 assists. Absolute standout player yet again for us. Anybody else in there of note? Conte with 7. We'll take that. Green, second in the Golden Glove race with 2. Let's have a little look at the other competitions. Clean sheets, so let's have a look at the goals. Top goal scorer, Willie Boving wins the Golden Boot in the FA Cup, which you love to see. In the Carabao Cup, Danny Rose for Grimsby won it. We'll just have a look at the Conference League. Top goal scorers, of course, Willie Boving. What a season he had. 15 in the Conference League to bring home the Golden Boot there. He is absolutely sensational. But that is it, done for season number 4. Season 5 will start next week, and the rebuild once again will happen. Hopefully we get a bigger transfer budget after the Premier League success. We should hopefully get a significantly bigger one than we did last year. But I think we need to look at some new defenders, some new centre-halves are definitely required. We need to shore up that back 4, shore up that core middle of the pitch, and maybe add a striker to that team. Let me know who you think we should sign down in the comments. Let me know who we should be scouting and where we should look to improve. But I'm going to see you very shortly at the start of season number 5.